Hello and happy Monday! I am in a good mood today, so I had to make a video because my past couple videos have been a little discouraging. This one, all positivity, good things to report. I'm about to go on a little catwalk with my two kitties here. Let's take a look. Hi Luna! There's Luna, and then Frenchie is ready to go. So yeah, I want to say thank you to the commenters and people giving ideas, providing ideas, suggestions. Especially a big thank you to the fabulous body, Chris. He really went out of his way to kind of give some ideas and support, and he motivated me. I think Chris, natural coach. He's just a natural. He absolutely got me motivated, and instead of going into the weekend making it a cheat weekend, I didn't. I stuck to this diet, and now I'm at a new low. I'm in the 70s versus the 180s. So I love that. Amazing. Even though we went to a fair, like a county fair, there was lots of actually really sugary options there. Like for example, of course you can always get soda, and then they have lots of lemonades and other just sugary beverages. They had like freeze-dried candies, which are like really fun to eat, and cotton candy. I didn't really go too much for that like hard-hitting stuff. I stuck with the fruity drinks, and yeah, and then ended the day on a low-fat, low-protein starch meal. Wait, I know the sun's behind me, so it's not great lighting, but we'll go down the hill here. So yeah, big thank you to him, and also, what is it? Patient advocate support. Oh man, someone, I forgot, I'm sorry, I forgot your handle. But they pointed out that vitamin D could be, oh my gosh, a dog too. Hi Timber. They pointed out that vitamin D is really important in weight loss. And I live in Canada. So for most of the year, like half of the year at least, it's just like no sun in sight. And especially because I'm kind of in the forest here, we get lots of snow, lots of weather. And yeah, so I bet you I am very low. So today I'm actually going to go pick up some vitamin D. I'm going to get the spray that you can have. I think that just seems more natural, but I'm also chewing on my mouth a lot because because I got Invisalign on Friday. I didn't think that it would have an impact on this at all, but Invisalign is such a pain to eat with. You have to take it out and like, brush your whole mouth, and it's like a whole process to eat. And that's actually been paying off because I am not snacking all day anymore. That was a huge problem, I think, for me. Yeah, I definitely was snacking because I work at a desk, like a computer, all day. And while I'm working, I'm just like, boop, boop, boop. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, this is sugar. I'm snacking on grapes. I'm snacking on candy, whatever. But I didn't realize that it was just keeping my insulin high the whole day. So my body didn't have a chance to actually process the insulin and then burn fat. Oh my gosh. You gotta keep moving around here because the bugs will get you. Okay, so what I was saying, my little sweet girl, she's such a lover. I wanted to go through the changes I've made in the past 3 days that have resulted. Oh my gosh, I can hear myself lisp with this retainer. So a few changes I made, incorporating Chris from the Fabulous Body, his advice, as well as some others in the comments. So for one thing, Chris really talks about calories. Like, you do kind of have to pay attention to your calories a little bit, especially when your body gets used to this new way of eating. What does he say? Your body figures out your shenanigans. And I that makes so much sense. You've got to like switch it up, right? To avoid being in a plateau forever. So I have been, oh my gosh. Okay, it's just my dog. The cats kind of got scared for a second, but they're all friends. So I have been more aware of how much I'm eating, especially with the starch. I was going really crazy with starch. Like with rice, I was eating a lot of rice at night. And I've been trying to pay attention to how my body feels after eating certain foods. And when I was eating rice, it kind of felt like a brick in my stomach. Like my stomach my digestion wasn't really moving with that rice, which I was kind of surprised because it's such a easy to digest food, you'd think. And maybe I was just having too much, which is so possible. I mean, I was having crazy amounts, kind of like vegetable police amounts, cup and a half like dry, maybe 2 sometimes. Ooh. So yeah, I'm definitely not going as nuts on the starch and just trying to do fruit and juices and maybe the occasional candy during the day. All right, so yes, lowering the calories slightly. I'm not talking about restricting, like nothing extreme at all. I'm not going through my day starving. No. Just eating a little bit less and waiting till I'm hungry to eat that meal and sticking to meals, not doing the little snacky all day. So yeah, a little bit slightly less calories, more movement. I've already done that this weekend. I've been moving a ton, lots of gardening work, walking around, all that. So that already feels good. My body's begging for it. My body loves it. I have been sedentary for too long. Ugh, I feel like I've totally ignored like my core for years as well. It's just this like squishy area of my body I just cover up. But now with summer approaching, next week is the solstice, or is it this week actually? Yeah, it's Friday, I think. I just putting on a bikini, you can't ignore it. It's like, oh my gosh, I was hiding that all winter, and now, anyway, we're doing something about it. We're doing something. So, also keeping the protein a little lower. My digestion likes that. It just flows better. I will add high protein later if I want to build muscle, which I do, but not right now. So that's been great. And I've adding that vitamin D. So I'm going to be supplementing vitamin D. Patient Advocate Help. That's the handle. That's the person who gave a bunch of good advice. Because not only vitamin D, they mentioned no snacking, get your sleep in, and keeping the protein low. So yes, I'm doing all those things. I'm kind of like adding a lot of changes at once, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I feel like sharing and making videos helps me stay accountable, and it keeps me keeps me motivated. My voice keeps me motivated. So thank you so much for all your input and comments. I love connecting with you all, with people. I love it. That's why I'm doing this, especially because I live out in here. I have no neighbors. Oh, there's a cool ninja course over there. Yeah, it's just me, my family in the woods, and we're like 45 minutes away from the nearest like city. So we're out here, and I work alone by myself most of the time. So it's so fun to connect with people all around the world or wherever. I also want to say that one thing I'm finding challenging, not finding these dietary tweaks challenging, I'm finding it challenging to have patience. I want this gone now. That's why I was drawn to the sugar diet. I was like, oh wow, is this a hack? Can I get this weight loss instantly, like within a month? Amazing, let's do it. I think it's Sweet Truckin' is the YouTuber on here, the trucker who did a 30-day challenge and actually did drop it. And so I was like, what? I want that too. But as you can tell from my other videos, it was not dropping like that for me. So I have, and even with these protocol changes, I don't drop a pound a day. It's more like 0.2, 0.6. It hasn't really been a full pound a day, which is okay, I guess, because I do want my skin to go I don't want sagging skin really either, because a lot of my weight is in my gut, in my belly, and so I wouldn't want that to be a problem, like excess skin there. So maybe that's a benefit of doing it a little bit slower. But boy, I'm impatient. I'm so impatient. So that's like a mental thing I go through every day, especially after a really good day of eating. And when I do see that weight loss, I kind of wake up expecting to look in the mirror and see my dream body. I don't know if anyone else has that delusion where you're like, oh wow, I did so great. I'm just gonna look in the mirror and I'm gonna have that rocking body. And then you look and you're like, it looks the same. It's the same. What? And then yeah. And I'm like, okay, I guess it takes more than 2 days. Yeah, especially if I have about 30 more to go, 30 pounds, it's gonna be at least another month. Probably more, probably 2 months, 3 months, depending on how this goes and how many plateaus I experience and all that. But I will continue sharing because it's really helping me, and I love, like I said, connecting with everyone. So thanks for joining today and watching. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Bye. I had to include this cuteness. You too are so sweet. Sweet like sugar.